In the streets, life grinds on at its usual pace. With food to provide, bills to pay, and rent to make, few, if any, have time for activism. But the rising cost of living weighs heavily on their minds. At first, it's cooking gas. In July, the government introduced a 16% VAT on cooking gas, forcing households to pay at least 350 shillings more on the commodity. Then came rising water bills in the wake of pressure from the World Bank, which approved a new loan but on certain conditions. Water companies will be forced to introduce new conservation levies, and the final kick in the teeth came Tuesday evening as the cost of petrol and diesel jumped by 7 shillings a litre.
Farming them it's easier, but transporting from farms to the market, it's a bit costly.
In Ngara here in Nairobi, it is not business as usual for Wanjiku. She understands what higher fuel costs mean for her business, and yet her customers will still bargain for goods.
Kama mtu aliacha nyanya ukiuza 80 leo, kesho anapata ukiuza 100. Unaona sasa ataona kama umehaika, lakini haelewi venye mambo imetu affect.
Cabinet Secretary Kuria Tan last week warned Kenyans to brace themselves for inflationary pressure driven by higher oil prices. The high cost has been attributed to the state withdrawing the subsidy on fuel that had been cushioning the sector for the better part of the pandemic. A furniture store in Ngara opens up the Pandora's box as the manager discloses that customers who initially got free delivery offer now have to pay for deliveries.
Like the past few years, the fuel prices were very low. But right now, zimepanda sana, ambayo inafinyilia everyone. Plus, ukiangalia the COVID protocols zenye zime-affect economy sana.
Bakeries and hotels relying on cooking gas have also been pushed to the wall. The cost of raw materials to make their products have quickly shifted. Transportation of bread and cakes to retail shops is now a sure pain in their pockets. Daily Fresh Bakery projects that their fuel ovens will eventually have to be switched off so that they depend on electricity alone. The rising fuel prices, COVID-19 pandemic, and even international loans. These are some of the hard pills Kenyans have to swallow as explanations for the high cost of living. Shireen Solitei reporting for K24 TV.